What up, what up, what up? We are in the building for a nightcap of my own, and this is Coach JB's Political Playbook. We're going to talk a little politics, a little ball. I'll be having some guests. This is day one, so bear with me. We're doing two shows on one right now, or two channels with one show, but from now on, every single night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'll be doing it on the new channel that some of you are already members of. So make sure you take that note down, that I'll be on that channel going forward, not on my main channel. But tonight we're on both. So make sure you subscribe to the other one, and we'll be doing that over there, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll be having some guests. My boy B. Tatum, Brandon Tatum, my boy Big Joe. We're going to have a lot of different political figures or figureheads joining the show. So make sure you subscribe today. I'm going to start doing this. Why not? Might run for governor one day. Fuck it. But it's evening time. I got my Slapdick Yacht Club with some yak in it. You can get that on CoachABStore.com tonight. And I got some new merch popping up there. And for all the ladies in there, Lucy, I see you. You got to go see what's on the store now, because I got that Slapdick Yacht Club with the same material Adidas uses, but it's the halter top short hoodie windbreaker for women only. So yeah, go check it out. It's actually fire, and I got one finally in the mail. So fire. Go check it out for all the ladies. We're going to get this party started, though, because I said it on my regular Coach JB show with Big Smitty that this is all planned. It's all set up. It's all paid actors, actresses, and this is a far left movement. And I told everybody on Monday that it would begin tonight, and it has begun. Austin, Texas, which is baby San Francisco, liberal as it gets, taking over Texas. Guess what started there? Anti-ICE crowd. Guess what started in New York? Anti-ICE crowd. Peaceful protests in quotations. Guess what's happened an hour ago in Chicago? Thousands of anti-ICE peaceful protesters are marching around Chicago as we speak. And I told you it would begin. And guess what's happened in Boston as of an hour ago? Peaceful anti-ICE crowd protesters. I told you it was going to begin. This is all a huge game. It was set up. So you're telling me that real SAs and Mexicans and the homies want to be caught? They want their faces captured on camera? They want to be arrested? And they want to go back to the country they came from? Is that what you're telling me? No, they're not. Why are they a bunch of fat Karens, white people, looking like purple hair wearing fat fucks out here protesting? Because they're paid players. But anyway, the title of this show is The State of America. And here's my lead in. Let's begin. As always, this show is powered by BetUS. The state of America is being manipulated by fake antagonizers and paid actors, shown by fake news outlets and fake media outlets pushing fake narratives to divide us, the American people, even more. The Democrats during Kamala's election campaign, just so we're clear, sources say have spent $170 billion of our money on the illegal immigration invasion. Let me repeat that. The Democratic Party during Kamala's election campaign spent $170 billion of our taxpayer money on illegal immigration invasion. Fact, go check it out. The real black and brown that I know are out here out the way. They're chilling in LA. They're not protesting on some street corner with purple hair as they loot and burn down our own city. They are shooting at police now as of tonight in Compton, contrary to belief. As of about 3 hours ago, caught on camera, they're actually shooting live ammunition at cops. This is about to get super, super ugly. As the great white rapper once said, it's going to get super ugly here in a minute. And the Marine Corps is already on ground. And if they have to get involved, the 29 Palms, I think 7th Battalion is en route. And if they are the ones that end up coming to LA, I just want to let you guys know, my brother was a former Marine. That Marine battalion in 29 Palms, California, is one of the roughest, worst, nastiest battalions in all of the Marine Corps. I just want you to understand who they are. They're a group of about 1,000 fucking crazies that sit out here in 130-degree heat in the middle of fuck nowhere in 29 Palms, California, and do nothing but pick up gravel, paint rocks, paint buildings, fucking shovel sand. That's all they do. They're an hour and a half from Palm Springs. They're fucking 2.5 or 2 hours from San Diego. They're in the middle of nowhere. They can't go nowhere. Those are the Marines en route to handle this scenario if it believes that it's required. Those two people, by the way, the mayor, we have two people in California. I just want to break down real quick for you. A lawless governor named Newsom and a lawless mayor named Bass. Those two people have allowed crimes to go on without consequence and have been allowed to do so with zero repercussions. And now you wonder why we're seeing what we're seeing. It's peaceful protest, JB. No, it's not. They're looting. They're burning cars on fire. They're killing small businesses. I've already seen small businesses have to shut down and move. This has gone too far. Angelino, speak up or forever shut the fuck up. So let me get this straight real quick, though, to start the show. I'm going to sneak into Mexico illegally. I'm going to get welfare benefits, free health care from their government. Then I'm going to wave an American flag. Let me get my American hat. Get my American hat right here. God damn. This motherfucker right here is fire. Look at that shit. Look at that. That shit is a beautiful piece, ain't it? So I'm going to go into Mexico illegally. I'm going to ask for welfare benefits, free health care, and then I'm going to get their government. I'm going to go over there and say, hey, I'm going to wave an American flag. I'm going to burn the Mexican flag. I'm going to throw rocks at cops, burn vehicles, and then say the Mexican president is a fascist for trying to stop me. Is that what I'm hearing from the Democratic left? Is this what protesters are going to do? Are you all ready to go to Mexico illegally and get welfare benefits and free health care from their government, wave our flag around, and then burn theirs? Throw rocks at cops, shoot at them, and then we're going to go over there and say, hey, the president's a fascist for trying to stop me. Please go to Mexico and try this, and let's see if the cartel, A, don't fucking smoke you, and B, let's see if you're not hung out to dry by the Mexico Calif fucking whatever whatever they call their fucking police department over there. Go over there and try it. I can't wait. This is a plan to protest, as they say, peacefully, in quotations, in these liberal ran cities such as Austin, Houston, Chicago, New York, LA, Boston, San Francisco, as we've just seen start off tonight. They don't understand how this whole thing works. The constant blame hurled and directed at Donald Trump is hilarious. And it's very ignorant. This is Biden and Kamala Harris led. They let the illegals in the country in masses, in groves, because they knew they weren't winning the election in 2024, and they knew this would only become one more obstacle for Trump to overcome. Yet, guess what? He is still over 50% approval rated in the Latino community, because the real Latinos in LA and other places understand what they voted for. And if they had to do it, so should you. Meaning what? If the illegals had to become legal, like I had to do, then so should you. That's what my folks say, my boys, the people I know, that's what they're telling the other Latinos in the community. I had to do it, dog. So do you. So should you. That's what you guys don't understand. These aren't Mexicans, homies out here protesting. These are fucking woke liberals paid. We as a community in LA, if you're listening, stand up. California and the rest of America have had enough. Now you got to let it be heard. Stand up for something or fall for fucking anything. This has gone too far, people. Enough with the bullshit. The woke left refused to report on thousands of illegals who raped and assaulted women and kids in this country during the Biden administration. They refused to report the 300,000 illegals Biden had deported, and they refused to show any of it. Yet, here's the irony. Now the Democratic news outlets want to show the mom with 2 kids getting grabbed up by ICE. The lady showing up for court getting grabbed by ICE. The man crying on camera that everyone's seen that's gone viral getting grabbed by ICE. Miss me with your sob stories, homeboy. Nobody cares when you refuse to show us Biden's illegals who raped and pillaged our women and children for the last 4 fucking years. So I don't give a fuck who you choose to put in my face now. But what do I know? Let's start this thing off, man, with I'm going to start it off and I'm going to segment it out. I'm going to segment this thing out. And number one is the LA riots, obviously. That's where we are today. We're in the LA riots have started again tonight. It's even getting more escalated as the Marines have landed because we're having a lot of issues here. And the California protesters, who I call fake actors, are now getting a little more aggressive on shutting down our 101 freeway, which is considered the Hollywood freeway. And I've never seen taco vendors on the 101 freeway selling tacos. I cannot make this shit up. But anyway, we're going to address the first thing. This is a sheriff in Riverside County, actually out where I'm at. And he is actually a guy who is blasted our governor, Newsom, over these very LA riots. Take a listen.
Appalled that we are at this point in society where people come out and think that this is okay. And then it makes it 100 times worse when you have politicians that are encouraging it, that are not calling it what it is, which is criminal activity. The lying to all of us, lying to the media, and purposely using the word peaceful while maybe they should look at their phones or their TVs, because I have law enforcement officers that are being shot at, that are being injured, that are being hurt, vehicles being damaged, things being burned, and they're calling it peaceful. It is a disgusting display of partisan politics. I wish they would all just put their phones down, be quiet, and let law enforcement handle this how it should be handled, which is the complete enforcement of law and holding criminals accountable. It's rocks, bottles, tools, weapons being thrown at us. You watched multiple vehicles destroyed yesterday by bricks. There are people hauling bricks into this zone and then dropping them off and leaving them there for weapons. And then our deputies and our police officers they're being used against us. And we're being hit with bottles. We're being hit with glass bottles, with tools, with rocks, with bricks. This is not a peaceful protest. It isn't even a protest anymore.
Let's stop right there. It is not a peaceful protest. It isn't. It's not even a protest. And listen, this is going to be an interactive show on every single night, 6 p.m. Pacific. So become a member and subscribe to our other channel that's going to be on. It's not going to be on the Coach JB channel every night. It's going to be on the Coach JB Political Playbook channel. So make sure you subscribe to that. Here's what I want to address. I'm down to talk to all you guys rationally, etc. I saw somebody in the comments. He said that I believe it's wrong. No one should riot. But you can't speak for motherfuckers who actually got isolated from their family. Actually, I can speak for that. See, that's what you don't know. You need to understand something. Stop telling motherfuckers what they should and shouldn't do when you don't have a fucking clue who you're talking to or about. So tell me, are you going to go to Mexico with your family illegally? And when they deport your ass back to a fucking America, are you going to feel sad for yourself? Let me ask you that question. I want to ask you that question because you are becoming numb to what America has given you, which is the freedoms that your own country would not give you. Let me preach and reteach you something. You are numb to what America has allowed for the last 100 years. And I want to be clear with all the folks out here who are claiming that we stole LA from Mexico. Well, then that's factually incorrect. Los Angeles bought Los Angeles from Mexico in 1807, if you want to go look that up. They paid for it on a deed and bought LA from Mexico. So if you don't know your history, then you should go look it up. We never fucking stole shit from Mexico. So all you misinformed liberal fucks who are paid protesters and antagonizers need to fucking understand the history lesson first. But again, none of you fucking retards can read anymore, let alone write. And of course you didn't go to class because you were too busy YouTubing and streaming on Twitch. So let me make sure you understand that. Did I say they bought Mexico or did I say LA paid for LA from Mexico? Chunote, you fucking retard. Can you listen, homie? I said LA bought LA from Mexico. I never said we bought Mexico, you fucking idiot. Holy shit. Be that as it may, the bottom line is LA purchased Los Angeles in 1807, and that's what it is today. LA didn't steal shit. But you fucks out here are also paid antagonizers who want to believe that the La Raza is out here fighting for you. No, they're not, homie. They can give a fuck less about you because they're not even about you. They don't give a fuck about you. You are fake to them just as they are fake to me. So, anyway, but yes, Sheriff Bianco is actually running for governor, so he hates Newsom. I'm here for it. And he is in Riverside County, California, and he's running for governor. I've actually know the man and smoked cigars with the man, and we align on the same, basically on the same level. So, yeah, that's what it is. So you saw what he had to say. Now let's hear what this federal judge just did. And when CNN has to say this, you know they're eating crow. They are upset when they have to say that Newsom's lawsuit and request to keep the National Guard out of LA was denied earlier this afternoon. Take a listen.
Has denied the state of California's request to stop Trump from using the California National Guard to keep the peace and keep order during these protests. CNN's Elena Treen is at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, where President Trump is speaking. And Elena, that's a big development, the judge denying California's request. Tell us about that, and tell us what the president has been saying in his Fort Bragg speech.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge deal for the president here and his administration. And we heard just moments ago the president saying that he wants to liberate Los Angeles and really attacking Governor Gavin Newsom and Mayor Bass for the way that they've been responding to him calling in the National Guard and the Marines to go and try and quell these protests. We're obviously.
So anyway, denied. Newsom's denied. That was a huge win. This is what macro level thinking is going to do. So as you chime in and join the show real quick, we'll be doing it an hour each night, 6 p.m. Pacific. So make sure you head on over and subscribe to that channel. Bailey will link it in the bottom down there. So go subscribe tonight over there to the Coach JB Political Playbook channel. Used to be Slap Nation. Here's what I want to be macro with this. The Democrats are actually losing their party every single day. There's more Democrats heading over to become Republicans than Republicans are leaving to become Democrats. That's fact. Number one. Number two, the largest state population-wise, California, is actually gaining on the liberal vote. They're actually turning red in front of our very eyes. The Democrats really don't know what they're doing. I don't believe they understand what they're doing. This is playing into Trump and the Republicans' hands. If you don't realize what they're doing is listen real carefully. And I'm not that in tuned and all that as far as political history. I know enough to get by and have a show, but I'm not a deep diver political guy, having grown up. Now, having said that, the Republican Party would want nothing more than what? To take California over and get the fucking huge electoral vote every single year during the elections. Would they not? California's been blue for how long? It's a given. They don't even count California because they already know that those electoral votes are going over on the Democratic side. So guess what? They only focus on Ohio and Pennsylvania and Georgia, and those are the states that end up winning the election. California is just a foregone conclusion. It's a Democratic state when it comes to electoral college votes. So what would the Republican Party want to do when they say, guess what, Newsom, go ahead and burn LA to the ground? The Republicans will save the day, and guess what? California will become a red state, which I believe it already has become. But the fake news is telling you something completely different. So anyway, denied Newsom. Another one bites the dust, and then he was caught lying. He was caught lying. So anyway, he did have a phone call with Donald Trump. He said he didn't. Donald Trump earlier today dropped the actual phone call message live on Fox News and CNN, and they played it. And Newsom's been caught in a dead lie, and that's what he's been known for. He's also got caught cheating on his wife, lying about that. And contrary to belief, his wife is currently shopping in Beverly Hills on Rodeo Drive with armed security guards while they're getting ready to board up the city because looters are in Governor Newsom's city. How ironic. I cannot make this shit up. It is fact. I'll get to it as we go, but I'm not bullshitting you. Again, 5 minutes ago, the riots have begun once again, and now anti-ICE protesters have erupted across the country. Just take a quick snippet of this video as we get ready for action.
This is getting serious here.
Laura, this is a battle really that keeps moving. Before it was in front of the detention center, and now it's moved to the highway. That's the 101 there. As you mentioned, it's really a key artery.
This was 2 hours ago right here. It's so peaceful. It's so peaceful. It's so peaceful.
For downtown LA to get to other arteries, we've seen those protesters move down and block off the southbound route. Police have been hurried there. You see the Mexican flag there being waved, and they're being pushed aside. They tried to block the northbound as well, but
I've never seen so many Mexican flags being carried by fat liberal white girls. Have you? Have you ever seen so many Mexican flags being waved by purple hair, fat white bitches? I've never seen it. I've never seen it in my motherfucking life. Have you guys seen so many Mexican flags running from showing their faces? See, every Mexican I know is a brown and proud Latino who wants to show their face. They'll show their tattoos. They'll show their fucking hoods, their sets, where they're from. I've never seen purple-haired, white, fat liberals running with Mexican flags. I wish they would run in Mexico with American flags. I can't wait to see that. But anyway, this happened 2 hours ago, broke out crazily on the 101 freeway. And fucking shame. It's a travesty. It is what it is. But it's a joke. It is a joke. But moving on, I want to get to this paid actors and antagonizers. They're literally paid actors and antagonizers. And if you don't remember Jodie Sweetin, who played Stephanie Tanner on Full House, she's been caught now in 3 different peaceful protests across the country. BLM, she was caught red-handed, and now they took her mask off. They pushed her ass down. Take a look at this dumb fucking broad who we all know as fucking Tanner from Full House.
Can you give a shout to cut? Can you give a shout to cutscene? What? Me, shout to cutscene. Me.
What's up? Hey man, what's up?
You're doing a good job.
Yes, Lucy, that is little Stephanie Tanner. She's been caught several times in L.A. There's another video of her getting fucking mollywopped by the cops yesterday on the 101 freeway. If Bailey can find that, it'd be hilarious. But if she can't, don't worry about it, Bailey. But yeah, she got fucking shoved down by cops with no mask on. And it is definitely her. It's verified. It is Jody Sweden, who's known in your household as fucking Stephanie Tanner on Full House. But guess what? They're not paid. What the fuck does this bitch have to do with the Mexican community? Please let me know. What the fuck does she have to do with the Mexican community and knowing what the fucking fight really is about? Please let me know. She has a check directly from probably the Soros family. That's her, not Stephanie fucking Tanner. No way. Look at this dumbass. Where is fucking John Stamos at? Where is John Stamos? Can you come help your daughter? Holy fuck, man. Holly Weird is getting worse and worse day by day. And this is an absolute joke. This is who it is. Go home and do something for your fucking own self. Stop with the bullshit. Paid actors and antagonizers, literally paid actresses in her case. But again, I said it on my show. Smitty disagreed. Other people disagreed and said, oh, no way. This is real Mexican. No, they're not. I don't know a motherfucker out there. I've talked to so many goddamn Mexican homies I grew up with that are still trying to figure out where the homies are. Because guess what? They don't want to be found. The real Mexicans don't want to be found. And they don't want to go back to Mexico. Contrary to belief, they're getting free fucking health care here. You fucking retards. Why the fuck would you want to go back to Mexico? Do you think my homies want to go back to Mexico, you fucks? I mean, you got to be some of the dumbest people to really think that this is not an act. You really think these are real essays out here, homie? You really think so? Go drive down downtown LA and tell me they're real essays. This is my hood, homie. I'm from this motherfucker. There ain't no real essays down here. They're fucking actresses from Full House. You shitting me? You can't make this shit up. Robert De Niro's bitch ass is going to be out here next with Kurt Russell's son, homie. Are you kidding me? They're fake essays who are paid actors who you see on these fucking shows now, who when they go home, they don't even know Spanish and they speak in full American to their English, to their fucking wives who are from Thailand. Make it make sense. Anyway, I want to get into demolishing the Democratic lie. The numbers don't lie. I want you to take a look at an updated video that just came out tonight about the Democratic Party and their lies who continue to be caught. Take a look.
Citizens, immigrant voters, foreign-born voters have gone tremendously to the right on this issue in 2024 and 2025 versus where they were in 2020. Closest to or trust more in immigration. You go back to 2020. Democrats, get this, held a 32-point lead on this issue. Immigrant voters were in the Democratic camp. Jump forward to 2024, 2025. Look at that shift, a 40-point shift to the right among immigrant voters. Republicans now lead on this issue by 8 points over Democrats, more so than any other group that I could find. The group of voters who became more hawkish on immigration were, in fact, immigrants themselves, immigrants who are registered to vote in this country.
How ironic. CNN does not like this shit. Let me just tell you. They do not like talking about Democratic polls moving up on the left, favoring the right and what Trump's doing. They do not like this shit. I'm just telling you straight out. They don't really like this. CNN hates having to do that. And CNN hates to fucking have to show the real data when the left news, fake news is out here reporting lie after lie after fucking lie. They don't like that. But demolishing the Democratic lie is what we will do. And listen, I'm inviting Democrats on the show. Trust me. I want to have a real conversation with some of these folks, and I want to get their rationale. And hopefully I can find a Democratic person that is not pushing boys to play girls in sports, who doesn't have purple hair, who's not some wobble body weirdo fuck, who's out here screaming at fucking people. Have you seen these weirdo fucking left antagonizers? Fuck Donald Trump, I want to kill him. Have you seen these weirdo fucks in their car? I mean, is that not fucking literal 5150? Do we need insane asylums back? Don't we need insane asylums back? Please. Please. Yeah, I'm going to get Newsom on this show. I'm going to break the internet. Get that motherfucker on here. Get fucking Bass on here. I'm going to fake it. I'm going to get fucking Maxine Waters' dumbass on here, who I've actually met in person, have actually talked to on the phone, who actually knows who I am because I've done so much for Compton and this college when I was there, having the field named after my uncle and fucking locker rooms and shit named after my father and uncle. And you know what? Tay Brown Stadium is the name of Compton College's football stadium. And guess what? She thanked me many times. Marcellus Wiley as well. You know why? And then I told her, you know what you're doing? You're burying Compton College. You're absolutely ruining Compton College, Maxine. What do you mean, coach? What I mean, you have a president there at the college named Keith Curry, who's an absolute fucking libtard, who keeps pushing students out and continues to lie to its instructors. And you have gone, I don't know, have you won a football game since I left in 2008? You have forfeited the last 4 football seasons and lost hundreds of kids in the community because you can't field a team, Maxine Waters, but you continue to employ a president named Keith Curry at the college who continues to act like he is pro-hood and brother when he is a fucking whitewash fuckboy who I used to beat the fuck out of growing up in Looters Park. So guess what? Fact check that shit. But anyway, moving on amicably. The irony of this whole thing is what you're about to see, man. The irony is a girl who says, I don't want to show my face, but I will give you my name. I cannot make this shit up. Take a listen to this shit. This is the irony of the Democratic Party right now.
For me? Yeah, it's Christina with a CH, and then Maimone, Maimone.
You have your face covered. Mm-hmm. Is there a reason for that?
Yes, because there's been a lot of really fascist responses to protesting under this administration, and we don't really know who's going to show up or what's going to happen. So it's just a protective measure.
Yeah.
You can't make this shit up. Don't show my face, but here's my name and my address. This is the left. This is who they are now. This ain't the left I grew up with. We didn't even call ourselves the left. We just said we're democratic, blue collar, hardworking Americans. We never said we're fascist. We're anti-feminist, and we're gonna push the feminist movement. We hate anti-feminist. Nobody was anti-feminist until you shoved gay pride down our throat. Just throwing that out there. Nobody became anti-feminist until you shoved the rainbow up our ass where the sun don't shine. That is what has happened over the last 25 years with your party. That's why your party has become delusional. That's why it's become this woke fucking left-winged, crazy 5150 belongs in insane asylum party. So the irony is she'll give you her name, but won't show you her face. It's fucking unbelievable. The irony of all this is that Governor Gavin Newsom, who sits in his $5 million mansion while he makes $240,000 a year, figure that math out. Math ain't mathin'. And why his wife is shopping on Rodeo Drive today. And this is fact. This just was taken a few hours ago. That is the picture as she was walking down Rodeo Drive to Beverly Hills to do shopping and spend probably a lot of our tax-paying dollars to go get her a Fendi or a Birka bag. That's the fact. By the way, our Marine Corps has been deployed, National Guard, Americans' businesses are being shut down. Why this fucking bitch walking around as if her shit don't stink with armed guards? The irony, people. This is slapping the Angelenos, the Los Angeles true fucking hardworking people in the face. And you continue to vote for this fucking clown. That's what blows my mind. How you are still voting for these fucks blow my mind. She's shopping on our dollars while we are shutting down the largest populated city in America. Make it make sense. And our fucking mayor, DEI hire, who has not a fucking clue how to wipe her own ass, is sitting out here delusional and so disregarded of the people in LA. She has no clue about what's happening in LA. She just found out about all the fucking Kobe Bryant mural got graffitied. She found out just this week, oh no, not Kobe Bryant. Have you seen the videos of this fucking broad? Have you seen the videos of this broad actually not knowing that the mural's been defaced? That LA has so much graffiti that she's now discussing the Olympics coming here in 28. As I mentioned on my show yesterday, how the fuck are you going to have the Olympics here in LA? She just figured this out. She's the mayor. She's the mayor of the largest city in America, population-wise. Are you fucking shitting me? Again, you continue to vote for her. Guess what? You deserve to get this fucking cunt. You deserve to have Bass as your fucking mayor. I don't feel one fucking squirt of piss sorry for you. I have not one fucking ounce of fucking, I don't feel 1 ounce of sorrow or do I feel sorry for you at all? Not one bit. Let LA burn. My favorite city in America, let it fucking burn because you motherfuckers will reap the benefits in the long run. And guess what? You keep fucking with the bear, you're going to get it to bite. I'm just telling you right now. The bear's going to bite your motherfucking asses, and I can't wait for it. I hope the Marine Corps unleashes on your dumbass fucking woke fucking liberal fucking paid actor bitch asses. America's under attack, people. As we wind down the last 20 minutes of this show, we're right on time, segmented out perfectly. America's under attack is the name of this segment. The Al-Qaeda leader issues a threat to America and our people. If you don't think this is democratically led, then you again are delusional. This is all a ploy. Why do you think our largest cities today have peaceful protests walking down the streets? Boston, Chicago, LA, Austin, Houston's coming next, San Francisco. And then you get this motherfucking Hamas fuck Al-Qaeda leader to come out and issue this warning towards American people. Go ahead and take a listen.
ثم إننا ندعو ومن الآن كإجراء عملي أولي كل مسلم على أرض أمريكا الكافرة المجرمة المتغطرسة سواء أكان من أصول عربية أم أمريكية أو غيرها المهم أن يكون دينه الإسلام ونبي.
Let me rewind it for you and I'm going to translate it for you guys real quick. So listen, this fake fuck right here, I can't wait to, I'm going to have some real ones on the show, by the way. I can't wait to break this down. This fucking rag right here, take a listen. This is what he said. He said, as a first practical and immediate measure, that's what I'm going to translate it for you.
ومن الآن كإجراء عملي أولي كل مسلم
Call upon every Muslim in the infidel, criminal and arrogant United States
على أرض أمريكا الكافرة المجرمة المتغطرسة سواء
And if it does not matter if they are of Arab, American, or other descent,
كان من أصول عربية أم أمريكية أو غيرها المهم
what matters is they should be Muslims whose prophet is Muhammad.
أن يكون دينه الإسلام ونبيه محمدا عليه الصلاة والسلام والذين
And there are 4.5 million Muslims in America alone.
بلغ تعدادهم 4.5 مليون مسلما في أمريكا وحدها نقول
I'm saying to all of them, revenge!
لهم جميعا الثأر لا تشاوروا
Do not consult anyone about killing infidel Americans. You should have a lot of determination. The list of your targets should be effective. Go after the scum of the earth and its greatest criminals. This is Trump and his VP. This is Elon Musk, his advisor, and his support in terms of finance, administration, and technology. These are his Secretary of State, and this go after their families. All those have any ties or close to the politicians of the White House. Go after them. He's basically telling the 4.5 million Muslims here in America to fucking wage war. If you think it's getting better before it gets worse, you're out of your fucking mind. This is what Biden has begun to start. This is what they started. And now guess what? They'll blame Trump again. They'll blame Trump for 4 years of this shit that we've begun. We allowed all these fucks in the country. We've allowed all these fucks in the country. Has anyone asked anyone in Texas, Lucy, and all you guys living in Texas, how's that going over there with the fucking Islamic movement and all the, what we thought were red cities outside of Houston and Dallas and all these fucking Islamic tents being built all over the place? Don't even get me started with China buying up half of Montana's farmland. But anyway, guess what? It's ironic that the balloon went right over Montana and was shot down in the Atlantic Ocean. Biden waited forever. My brother's in the Air Force in Montana, in Great Falls, and said that they were going to shoot it down, and Biden told him no. Just facts. And I understand there's different types of Muslims. I get all that. I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm not going to make this some sort of crazy tyrant show. I'm just telling you that when he addresses certain folks to come at Americans, guess what becomes real sketchy? Flying. Who the fuck wants to fly and one of those motherfuckers walk on that goddamn airplane? I mean, I'm being real. That motherfucker walks on there. Who the fuck wants to get on that plane? Let's keep it funky. I'm not lying. I'm just saying. Let's be real. I'm just saying. So, Benjamin, I could give a fuck less if you're a fan of mine or not, homie. Don't watch then. But if you think you're going to send me an all caps fucking message, then kick fucking rocks. By the way, this ain't a MAGA show, you fucking idiot. But again, you've been brainwashed by your fucking Democratic Party, who's no longer a Democratic Party, who actually wants to see you fucking fail. Just FYI. You fucking nobody. Now, member up or get the fuck on, because I give a fuck less. I promise I'll sleep with my Glock on my head and my gauge on my hip tonight. So feel free. You fucks keep thinking I'm an actor. You fucks think I care about you. Become a member, bitch, or get the fuck on. Now, moving on is the bottom line is the irony of this whole thing is absolute joke. And the liberal cities are being attacked, and it's underway as we speak. The massive anti-ICE protests have now started in Dallas. Take a look at this video that started yesterday. That's Dallas, Texas. And I'm glad to see American flags being waved. I'm glad to see American flags being waved throughout the South in Florida, Mississippi, and Georgia. And they're asking protesters to show up so they could fucking demolish you. They don't need the cops. That's what we need to do in these other cities. It's funny how only the liberal cities are doing this. Why aren't any conservative cities having protests? Please riddle me this. Why aren't we seeing this in fucking backwoods Kentucky or in Florida or in any other of these big-time conservative cities? Why haven't we seen it? I just want you to answer the question. Just tell me that. Why is it only in these far left, weirdo-ass fucking governor-ran states? I just want to know. But nobody can answer me that. I promise you, not one of you fucks can answer me that. So tonight, guess what happened? Started in Chicago. Take a look at this peaceful protest that's already begun.
All right, things are getting really heated in Chicago. They're taking somebody away. So just minutes ago in LA, protesters went on the 101 freeway, and then police made them get off, and now this is going on in Chicago.
People, this is happening in New York, Boston, Austin, Texas, California, LA, Frisco. This is happening right now all at once. Please, please stop being naive and stupid. So 1 million Americans in particular cities woke up and said, I think we're going to go protest today. Let me get on WhatsApp and WhatsApp 1 million fucks in Chicago and see if they want to roll with me today. Like, we're going to go shoot hoop. Hey, y'all want to show, you want to meet up at the park? Let's meet up at the freeway, block it off, have 1 million motherfuckers. We'll do that in Chicago, and then we'll do it exactly in Austin at the same time. We'll do it in LA at the same time. We're going to do it in Boston at the same time. Unbelievable, ironic, isn't it? How coincidental it is that all these fucking weirdos have done this at the exact same time in the world. How funny is this? But you far left fucks will come out tomorrow and say, it's just a coincidence. It's just protesting, coach. It's our First Amendment right. We have the right to peaceful protest. But you don't want to mention the looting of the Jordan store, Apple store, Adidas, shut down small businesses, blowing up stores, blowing up police cars, blowing up regular cars. Now all the fucking electric cars, Ubers had to shut down in these cities because they're getting blown up because of lithium batteries. And they're what are they, the driverless cars or whatever they call them? They're literally having to shut down because they've lost so many cars because we're just blowing them up. That's peaceful protesting. But guess what? Biden allowed this peaceful protest to happen in the last 4 years without any repercussions, no arrest, crime. Governor Newsom passed a law in California up to $900. You can just walk in and steal whatever you want and walk out. No jail time. Guess what? That's happened. You give an inch, they'll take a foot. Guess what? They've taken miles and miles and miles. And now this is what you are getting from it. And they knew Trump was going to win the 24 election, so they planned this shit before the election was over because they knew Kamala was done. She knew they never had a fucking shot. So now they're going to throw all this on Trump's administration to fix. Just keep it funky. That is what they are doing, people. Like, wake up. That is what they are doing, contrary to your belief. So it is an absolute joke. It is an absolute fucking joke that all these cities have started to riot at the exact same time. People, wake the fuck up. And they're not Mexicans who are disgruntled about being pulled out by ICE. These are fucking nobodies between the ages of 19 and 30-year-olds who are a bunch of fucking fat, liberal, LGBTQ weirdo fucks. And I'm going to give you a little bit more history lesson real quick. Just FYI, we focused in California so much on letting boys play girls in sports that we all forgot about what's happening in the streets of LA with homelessness. Where did the billions of dollars go, Governor Newsom? that you were given by federal government to cure up homeless and clean the streets. Where did that money go? Why has homeless gone up after you got billions and billions of dollars from the federal government? I am all for President Trump defunding the fuck out of California, and that's where I live at. And yes, why are we the only state in the union that gas prices are rising? But I'm just a hater. Clueless leadership. Take a listen to our LA fucking mayor, as she is fucking absolutely clueless on what's happening in her own city.
I'm just getting a post from LAPD right now, Mayor Bass. Business owners are now reporting stores being looted in the area of 6th Street and Broadway.
My God.
And that's just another layer. As we've mentioned, only a small group of people still on the streets of downtown Los Angeles.
This bitch said, oh my God, oh my God. Did you hear her?
This is not the larger protesting group we've seen throughout the day. But what is the solution to de-escalation? Are there any talks about bringing in possibly more law enforcement, maybe some other city agencies, mutual aid? I know that the police chief, LAPD police chief, said that they were, quote, overwhelmed.
Well, but I don't think he meant that they were overwhelmed to the point of needing mutual aid. I know that, our chief has great relations with other departments all through the region, and if mutual aid is needed, I know that he wouldn't hesitate to call on it. But in my conversations with him, he did not indicate that they were overwhelmed and they couldn't manage the situation.
Bailey, if you could find the video of our Los Angeles sheriff saying that he's literally verbatim overwhelmed. He is out here now thanking Trump for sending National Guard because he said literally that the LAPD and the LA sheriff is over fucking whelmed. While this bitch who defunded the police is saying he's not saying what he actually said. It is the fucking most backhanded slap in our face. LA Angelinos, you continue to believe this bitch lying to your face when you see videos of the fucking sheriff telling you he's overwhelmed. Take a listen.
First night was bad. What we've seen subsequent to that is getting increasingly worse and more violent. Tonight we had was out there shooting commercial-grade fireworks at our officers. That can kill you. And we have adapted our tactics to be able to have a chance to be able to take these people into custody and to be able to hold them accountable. We are overwhelmed as far.
Everyone heard he just said we're overwhelmed, right? Okay, just want to be clear. Mayor Bass DEI herself said he didn't say that. And then the liberals will actually believe her. The DEI. Tomorrow, you'll believe her over him. The guy that actually said it, who has the people on the ground who are getting fireworks shot at him, and today in Compton, actual live ammunition shot at him, you'll actually disagree with the man saying that leads that whole crew over a DEI hire who's saying no. By the way, you defunded the police in LA. You can't make the shit up, man. I mean, it's in our face. It's right here. But it is what it is. Listen, man, as we wrap this show up, we got a few things left. As we invoke the Insurrection Act of 1807, I want to be clear here. That's what we should do. And take a listen to our president, Donald Trump, as he is asked the question, should we invoke the Insurrection Act of 1807?
President, they invoke the Insurrection Act to deal with the situation in California.
If there's an insurrection, I would certainly invoke it. We'll see. But I can tell you last night was terrible. The night before that was terrible. We have, as you've seen, it was on most of your networks, people with big, heavy hammers pounding the concrete and pounding curbs, pounding it, breaking up, and handing these big chunks of concrete to people. and they were taking that concrete, going up on bridges and dropping it into the roof of a car. They were throwing it at our police. They were throwing it at our soldiers that are there. And we got it stopped, and we have them in custody right now. Look, if we didn't get involved, right now, Los Angeles would be burning, just like it was burning a number of months ago with all the houses that were lost. Los Angeles right now would be on fire, and we have it in great shape. We're not playing around.
How will you determine whether or not there is an insurrection?
Well, you'll take a look at what's happening. I mean, I could tell you there were certain areas of Los Angeles that you could have called it an insurrection. It was terrible. But these are paid insurrectionists. These are paid troublemakers. They get money. And when you take a look at what they do, where they show up and everyone's saying, what's he doing? He's pounding the curbs. This one guy's pounding the curb, breaking the curb, and handing big pieces of granite. In some cases, it's granite and concrete to other people. And they're running out with it. And then we watch the other people, and they try and throw it into the face of the soldiers, throw it into the face of the police, and they hurt some people very badly. They go up on bridges, they drop it down on the cars as the cars are moving. They're not breaking the curb because they're doing a demolition service. They're breaking it to hand out to people as a weapon. It's bad stuff.
Hey, Benjamin, listen, I'm all for having a good conversation. How is he a disaster president thus far when he's cleaning up the last president's fucked ups? So the prices of the groceries have dropped. Fact, prices have dropped. Eggs have dropped 60% now in the country that we were all bitching and moaning about in January. Gas prices have dropped nationally. And let's exclude California. We're the sixth largest economy in the whole world. So we're its own island, by the way. And we are clearly capable of departing ways from America and being our own country. And that's what Governor Newsom would love to do, by the way. So let's exclude California because our gas prices are fucking going up. But everyone else is down. So so how is he a disaster? I just want to ask how he's a disaster. I want to know how a football coach takes over a disaster roster and then you bitch and moan and complain about why he went 1-9 in year one when he had fucking a team he inherited, hadn't won a game in 6 years. Oh, guess what? I've done that about 6 different times. But guess what? You act like it's so easy to come in here and to inherit a huge fucking dysfunctional administration in the White House who we had to gut and reculture just like a football coach. And you think that he is absolutely a failure in his first 6 months? Some of you guys, I think, just talk to talk. I don't know, but goddamn, you guys really demand greatness when you disregard the last 3 sitting presidents prior to Trump's 4-year run that has absolutely buried this country, starting with Obama, but we won't even get into that. But let's make it make sense, man. In 2020, California filled our beaches, skate parks, Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Dana Point, all the way down the coast. They filled the skate parks with sand in the name of quote unquote science to prevent law-abiding citizens, by the way, and residents of that town to not be able to use the skate parks. This happened. Remember this? This happened in California, by the way. This actually happened in California. And today, California allows rioters to destroy Waymo's vehicles, assault law enforcement, and set the city ablaze with no repercussions. Make it fucking make sense, please, people. Do that for me. Our football teams, Eric Weddle's son, he had to take him out of California to Utah, for Christ's sakes, to play football because we wouldn't allow contact sports to be allowed, and no ball was allowed in spring ball. No ball was allowed. That's the science. It is absolutely a mockery. And Newsom said no more parties than 10 people at once. You have to be masked up. All you saw was Karen Bass and Newsom around 50 to 100 people every single fucking night with no mask, eating steak and lobster dinners during COVID, slapped in the fucking face. And we took that shit and ate it and did, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll wear a mask. Fucking idiots. I'll take a shot. I'll take a jab for my job. You all got played like a fiddle. We all did. I'm not going to blame you. I'm blaming all of us. We all got played like a fiddle. And we continue to get played like fiddles. And I just want to ask you, when is enough fucking enough, people? When are you going to wake the fuck up and say enough is enough? Holy shit. Stand for something or fall for fucking anything, man. Hey, good first show. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 a.m. Pacific for the Coach AB Show with Big Smitty. It is Work Boot Wednesday. We got a loaded lineup all week long. And subscribe to our other channel. Bailey will put it in the chat one last time. Subscribe over there right now. I know we only had that show going with this show. So we had about 500-600 people in here. Shout out to all the people on X and Twitter as well. But make sure that you guys subscribe to that other channel. And then we will see you tomorrow, 6 a.m. Pacific, bright and early, 9 a.m. Eastern, for the Coach AB Show with Big Smitty. Let's blow this show up, though, because I will have some great guests on here to talk about all things political playbook. I'll dive into it. Appreciate you guys all. Pound that like on your way out the door. KCBD, it is live. And go subscribe to the other channel. That's where the show will be tomorrow. I believe, Bailey, or we'll run it all week long like this, or we'll just go straight over there tomorrow. We'll figure it out. But we'll see you tomorrow morning for the Coach AB Show with Big Smitty. Appreciate y'all. Peace.